Latest government figures in Colombia show some 4.5 million people are classified as the poorest of the poor and live on the streets. They faced a host of challenges as it is, and as CCTV's Begue reports, they now fear a surge in anti-homeless violence.
Hernan Camacho Jimenez worked in construction until cataracts impaired his sight and left him without a job. He quickly lost his home and began living on the streets.
First, I became sick, then blind. And now, when I try to go look for work, they tell me, we don't need grandparents here.
Every day, 59-year-old Hernan must cross a busy highway to get to the entrance of the place he now calls home. For 5 years, he has been living under this bridge in the northern part of Bogotá. 3 days a week, Hernan is able to make $5 to $10 by turning in scraps of recyclables that he has found in neighborhood trash. He says he shares everything with his partner of 10 years, Rosana. She says she was abandoned by her family because she suffers from schizophrenia.
I saw that she was crying, and I said, "Girl, why are you crying?" She had been kicked out of the house, so I offered her food and drink, and she accepted a soda. After a while, I invited her to come with me. I was living under another bridge back then, and since then, it has been beautiful living. We have never separated.
Hernan and Rosana are just two of the stories of the 4.5 million estimated homeless in Colombia. While sleeping in the cold and struggling to find food are day-to-day challenges, many living on the street now face darker worries. An increase in violence directed at the homeless. From January to April of this year, 11 homeless people were murdered in Bogotá alone.
Al indigente, al drogadito, nadie lo quiere.
No one loves the homeless because we instill fear, because we speak badly, because we are addicts, because we are trash. If someone speaks to us, it is because they have a little bit of love and mercy, or because they are afraid.
Cariño y amor y misericordia, o porque nos tiene miedo.
Eduardo Betancourt lived on the streets 20 years ago when he fell into a life of drug addiction. After a near-death experience, he went to a free rehab clinic and turned his life around. Now he dedicates his life to helping those going through similar struggles. While Bogotá's local government has programs like the mobile drug units to help addicts and the homeless, Eduardo says he believes the number of street dwellers is on the rise.
It is sad, because after all that hard work and effort, every day the homeless multiply because of the accessibility of drugs, the unemployment.
According to a study by the Colombian Dream Foundation, a homeless advocacy group, more than 87% of the homeless in this country suffer from addiction. Eduardo and Hernan traveled different paths to homelessness, but neither has lost hope, and each has found his own way to give back to others. Begue, CCTV, Bogotá, Colombia.